I haven't seen a dance piece with live music yet, and I really, really enjoyed this one. This one was just such a joy to watch. I love the focus on both the dancer and the musician. I didn't feel like either one took away from the performance of the other. It was all very cohesive, and they worked really well together. The choreography was perfect for the music, and I just loved the monochromatic look of the whole thing, everything from the costumes to the background. It had a really classic, timeless vibe to it, and this was just amazing.
The song was fantastic, and I loved how it had this sort of R&B feel, but it was composed in a way that sounded a little bit more operatic, which planted a really nice foundation for this dancer to come up with some really interesting movements and play off of it in a really fun way. I'm not a dancer, but I thought it was very well performed. One thing I liked about the camera work was the piano being exposed so you can see the hammers hitting the strings, and it was always presented in frame along with the dancer, so it felt like the piano was dancing as well in a way, which I thought was really cool. And the way that it was composed meant that there was a lot of movement with those hammers. It just made it a little bit more complex and a little bit more rich of a song. And they played off of each other brilliantly. It was very fun.
There was a real feeling of just spontaneity and almost improvisation in this, and I thought that the way that it was shot with the static camera and very simple changes of angles, and there was sometimes it's out of focus, and there's these odd kind of close-up shots that also it relayed that feeling that we're just that it's just riffing and we're catching what we can as it goes by. So I like that feeling about it just being spontaneous, and because the choreography was obviously an expression of joy and just riffing on this tune. So yeah, I thought everybody did a good job of just pulling that together and making it feel like everybody's just having a good time, just partying out together. Yeah, great.
I enjoyed every aspect of Virtual Enterprise. I thought it was an interesting choice to use a piano with the inside exposed, but seeing how the mechanism of creating the music worked, I think coincided with the idea of this musician and dancer sharing a part of themselves through this piece. I think that they complemented one another well, and while they were not making direct eye contact or acknowledging one another, I felt that they were feeding off of one another's energy and that they were coexisting in this space as one. And I think that while the dancer was frequently smiling, the musician seemed to be taking a more contemplative tone and stance, and I enjoyed the interpretations that each of them brought to the table of this piece.
Wow, what a beautiful, beautiful piece. I absolutely love this. Both of these guys were just so amazing, so talented, so wonderful to watch. It was wonderful that they take the stage together, and their separate talents. They're obviously not concerned about, anybody being upstage. They're complementing each other for sure, for certain. So the guy playing the piano and singing, what an amazing pianist and beautiful voice, really, really beautiful song. I just love how it was, it was a blend of so many styles, but it has this kind of classical underpinning. It's kind of an R&B type of piece, ballad, but yeah, with a classical underpinning. And the dancer was just so expressive and so wonderful. The style was, I don't know dance terminology that well, but it was like this blend of modern ballet, jazz, and yeah, it was just beautiful. It just everything they complement each other so well. It was beautifully shot too. They got a wonderful space with wonderful lighting and beautiful, beautiful photography, wonderful editing. So this was obviously directed very well and just executed really nice. So just, bravo to everybody involved. This was a really gorgeous piece. I hope it gets out there and gets seen, because it was just really wonderful.
Wow. You have a great musician Great musicality on his front of, making the song dynamic and not having it play out as one note, but also adding a dancer on top of it to, help convey, um, the message of the song on screen as well. In this, it's not a warehouse. I don't know. I guess a studio would be a better way to describe it, but they were so in sync in their expression, whether it be physically or musically, and it just all aligned very, very well. It was so well done. There was just so much talent in this piece, and it was so, so enjoyable to watch. So you did a very, very good job.
I really loved both the music and the dancing in this one. It just flowed so well together, and along with the lighting, it was really, really great. It set the mood.
This, I quite liked the song, and they paired it smoothly with the choreography, which is also outstandingly beautiful. The open piano is a powerful element to the whole piece, uh, all paired with the lighting, and they bring us to a very nice ending as well. It's just quite beautiful.